For the rest of the year, we're going to work on a fashion show project. We're going to work on the fashion show project. So, let's talk about it. Now, alright, so when we say fashion show, what comes to mind? Thank you, man. Yeah, this one too. This one too. Thanks, William. Thanks very much. Alright, so we say fashion show, what do you think? What do you think? Let me see here. Sam, what do you think? Fashion show. Someone says fashion show. What do you think? What do you think? Fashion show. You say? What's that? What's that? Fashion show. What do you think? Clothes. Okay, good job. Clothes. Stella, fashion show. What do you think? Somebody says fashion show. What do you think? You think? Sam said clothes. What do you think? You think watch or look? Watch the fashion show. Okay. So clothes and then watch it. Ivy, what do you think? Fashion show. What do you think? I say fashion show. You think fashion. So we've got clothes. We've got watch. Watch the show. See the show. We've got fashion. Sam. Jim. What do you think? Jim. Okay, fashion clothes in some years. Good job. Good job. Willie, what do you think? Say fashion. What do you think? What do you think? Sexy. Sexy. Sammy, fashion show. What do you think?
Me.
Oh! Okay, well, since we got there, let's go. Let's jump right in. So, from now until the end of the year, we're going to work on the fashion show project. So what is the project? Let's look. So, you're going to think about your fashion, and in your groups, you're going to make your own fashion show. So what are things to think about when you make your show? When you make your fashion show, think, what color clothing will you wear? How long will your clothing be? Short or long? What season show will you have? Will it be summer or winter, spring, fall? What kind of materials are you going to use? Are you going to use wool, cotton, silk, polyester? And we have to use a recyclable. We'll think of that today. Is it going to be cardboard? Is it going to be a plastic bottle, a CD, paper? And then what's your theme? Is your theme going to be at the beach? At Taipei 101? Is it going to be volleyball court? Basketball court? Is it going to be at the school? Is it going to be in America? You've got to think of a theme. You've got to have music. And you've got to have audience involved. You've got to have your classmates do something when you show your fashion show. Your classmates can clap, or they can snap, or they can go, yay! You will tell your classmates what to do when you have your show. So, colors. What kind of colors will be in your fashion show? What length will you use for your clothes? Short clothes or longer clothes? Or both? What season? What season? Winter, spring, summer, fall? What season clothes will you wear? And what's your recyclable material? Will it be a chip bag, a candy bag, CDs, a plastic bottle, newspaper, a box, cardboard boxes? What will you use? And what kind of fabrics, right? It's like there's some silk here, and some wool, and some cotton, and some polyester. And what will your theme be? So there's an outer space theme, right? Here's outer space, right? Space clothing. You're at the beach clothing. You're going to wear a mask. You can have a theme. You can do anything you want, right? Be at Taipei 101. You can be at the Qingpu School. You can be in America. You can be in a cave. You can be, Jason, where are you going to be? What's the theme? What do you think? Be in the garden, right? Be in the country. Be in the woods. Be in the water, right? Be in the ocean. Yeah, that's all good. Anything you want to do, you can do. And then what kind of music will you have for your fashion show? You got to pick your music. And then audience involvement. What will you have your classmates do? We have them every time you do this, your classmates all say, cool, right? Or every time you do this, your classmates go, right? You have to have your classmates do something, okay? Now, you also need lots and lots of English. So you're going to need a commentator. Everybody say commentator. Commentator. So commentator is somebody that talks about the clothing, right? Talk about the clothing. Oh, well, here's Bella. She's wearing a beautiful blue and yellow chingpu jacket, right? The commentator talks about the clothes. You'll need a commentator for your fashion show. You're also going to need to ask and answer these questions. Why people wear these clothes, right? When people wear these clothes. What kind of people wear these clothes? And where do people wear these clothes? You have to ask and answer those 4 questions and have a commentator, okay? Now, your show needs to be 5 minutes. Each group has to be 5 minutes. Because you're going to go outside, you're going to get ready. You're going to come in the front door, this whole area here, you can walk and model, and you'll go out the back, and you're done. Your show's got to be 5 minutes. Mina, how long does your show have to be? How long does your show have to be? How long? 5 minutes. Can your show be 4 minutes, Alex? Is 4 minutes okay? How long is your show? How long? 4 minutes?
5.
Is 4 minutes okay?
No.
No. Is 6 minutes okay?
No.
How many minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Your show has to be 5 minutes. Thanks, Alex. All right. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to watch some videos to give you some ideas about your own fashion show, okay? So let's watch and pay attention. So think about what theme you want to have. Think about your clothes. Think about your music. Think about your poses and your actions when you watch these videos, okay? And I'm going to give you your handout that you're going to start filling out. You've got a couple weeks to work on this. So this is one handout per group. Are you all together? That's your group, you 4? You together? Who's your group? Just a group here? You here together? One of you, and then put this in your blue folder. Put this in your folder, group, and then put it in your folder. One of you, take care of your handout. Take care of your handout. All right, here we go. So let's start watching this. We're going to start watching these videos. Pay attention to the theme, the music, the clothing. All right? All these ideas. And pay attention to this giant sign that says 801. Because you were like, oh, maybe you can carry this as part of your theme, right? All right. Let's do this. All right, so remember your theme, your main idea for your show. Let's look at the first one. This first show is from Paris, okay? And tell me what you think the theme is. Here we go.
对，是主题。
What do you see right there? What do you see in the middle? That's a? No?
NASA.
Yeah, it's a rocket. So if it's a rocket, what kind of theme do you think? Probably going to be a fire theme? No. NASA theme? What's a NASA theme? A NASA theme would be, where do you go in a rocket? Where do you go in a spaceship? Where do you go? You go to the moon. And where's the moon? The moon is called space. Yeah, outer space. So this is a space theme, a future theme, right? A space theme. Let's check it out. Space clothing. clothes on you. Nice glasses. Nice sunglasses. Right? So start thinking, what's your theme, right? Where are you going to have your fashion show? Again, is it at the beach? Is it at Taipei 101? Is it at the school? Is it at the basketball court? Is it at the bookstore? Is it at the library? Is it at the grocery store? Is it at the MRT station? What's your theme? And then you can start to pick your clothes. So remember, they had a space theme and they had their music. So let's look at another one. Let's try this one. What's our theme here?
So now it's D-Day and we're here at 9 a.m. and we're actually going to the room with our model's hotel room actually. So we're going to do our hair first because the makeup artist comes at 10. And then apparently my hair is supposed to be completely wrong, so I have to do it all over again. And I'm changing my hairstyle for every single costume. So yay! Okay, we're going now. Waiting for this mess to be fabulous.
Yes, it's possible. You would think, but it's not.
Yeah, usually I'm like, I cream and blah blah blah, like you see when we take it, that's how I happens.
Because now I have my hair done, I'm gonna go in for makeup.
So the first theme was space, right? Outer space, right? The future. What's the theme of this show? What's the theme? China, yeah. China when? China now? China in the future? China in the past. In the past. China from a long, long time ago. You can say ancient China. Everybody say ancient China.
Ancient China.
Now we're going to see some of their poses. You can practice their poses here in a second. All right, let's see what they do.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Youth Club Magazine Television. Lighting rules and operation.
So we got some good music, right? Oh. Tang Dynasty. Is an awesome pose. It's too good not to try. Everybody stand up. Stand up. Let us try the Tang Dynasty pose. Let's go. Everybody. Don't hit anybody. Put your hands out and walk around the classroom. Go. Do it now. The Tang Dynasty open arm pose. Do it now. do it now. Don't hit anybody. Don't hit anybody. Roy. Do the Tang Dynasty walk around. Do the Tang. Don't hit anybody. Don't touch anybody. Irene, put your arms out. Ellie, put your arms out. Don't touch anybody. Chad, put your arms out. Chad, put your arms out. Willie, put your arms out. But don't touch anybody. Don't touch anybody. Don't touch anybody. Walk around. Yeah. Mina, you're touching someone. Don't touch anybody. Ah, that's a good pose, people. All right, sit down. Sit down. Good job. Sit down. All right, so let's see what else they're doing. That could be a pose you use in your fashion show, right? A pose is how you put your body, right? You can do this in your fashion show. All right, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Thanks to my apps team who was all there to film and everything, and it was all that work.
You know, team running around backstage is a dream come true.
It was a good experience, man.
Yeah.
Poor Kathy, yeah. Anyways, so speaking of Chinese traditional code.
Alright guys, so there we go. Alright, next one. Let's see what's going on this one, okay? There's a couple cool moves in this show. Think about what the theme is and what the models do, right? Here we go.
You search for me. You search for me. You got it all. You got it all.
so what's the theme here? The theme, what kind of clothes? What is it? You got yellow, what's on them? They're wearing flowers and trees, right? So flowers and trees is the theme. And what's their little motion? When they go by each other, what do? Yeah, high five. Well, I think that's just too exciting not to do. So everybody stand up for the remainder of this video. When you go by somebody, give them a high five. Here we go. Do it till the end of the video. Oh yeah. So, we got the space theme, we have the flower theme, we have the ancient China theme, right? So China in the past, the space, China, flowers, and trees. So let's see another one here. Let's just go on here. So this is going to talk about some men's fashion. Let's hear about men's fashion.
Toronto Men's Fashion Week rolled into town showing the latest and best for the fall-winter 2016 season. And boy, did we see some amazing stuff on the rise. Unique to this year was the fact that 4 South Asian designers showcased collections featuring fashions for the dapper Renaissance man, right down to the avant-garde ballet. First up, we had custom clothier Nabil, whose fall-winter 2016 collection was drawn from the 40s and 50s era with a nod to the British fashion sense, emphasized by a heavy use of plaid patterns. Founded on ethical manufacturing practices and a desire to continuously find the next location as a source of future inspiration, Nabil's debut runway collection was definitely something to have in your closet. Second, we had designer Mohammed Alamgir, who showcased his very first collection for his fashion label, Ramallah. The collection showcased Alamgir's attention to detail and excitement for the future of men's fashion. Alamgir pushed the borders of menswear to incorporate strong structure and striking features that have yet to be seen in Canadian men's fashion. Next up was designer Sajjan Chokski and his fashion line John Chokski, who presented a line inspired by his own life mantra, Peace, Love, John. With a color palette of camel, gray, and navy, Chokski's fall-winter 2016 pieces felt vibrant and fresh. Each piece looking effortlessly cool through the designer's choice of quality leather, suede, silk, and wool textiles.
Ooh, I heard silk and wool.
Finally, designer Hussein Dalla brought to life his newly revamped menswear fashion collection called Dalla. The designer's monochromatic looks were highlighted through texture and gradient detailing.
Black and white.
Black and white houndstooth, velvet, faux fur, and knits featured heavily throughout the collection. Sharp angled cuts and rough edges were complemented with chainmail accessories, all leading to Dalla's take on classy, sophisticated, and modern.
Alright, okay, let's try another one here. So now we're going to go to Japan and see some students in a university. What did they do? What did they do?
Today, my friend Rena invited me to a fashion show at Bunka Gakuen University. Oh, Rena's also a YouTuber, and I'll link her stuff down below. The theme of the fashion show was the 5 senses. 7 classes at...
So what are the 5 senses? The theme here is 5 senses. What are the 5 senses? See. Smell. Huh? Look. Yeah, so see, smell. Taste. What else? See, smell, taste, listen, and what's going on.
Created a unique theme to incorporate them. Enjoy the show, guys.
Alright, so now they're going to do some layering with this model here, okay? So they're in college. They're all going to take some clothing off as they walk around. They're going to take something off, and then they're going to put it on her. So they're going to change her outfit, give her some layering. So see how watch how her outfit changes. Okay, here we go. Changed a lot, right? She had an outfit on, it totally changed. So they layered off. They took some of their clothing off and they gave it to her. So, let's see what else. Now, before we do it, remember, you got to think about the kind of music you want in your show, right? So now we can have listen to an old song that talked about the fashion show in the past. So if you say you are too sexy, what does that mean? If you say you are too sexy, what does that mean? What does that mean? Ivy, what? Yeah, you're too sexy. If you said you're too sexy for 801, what does that mean? Yeah, it means you're maybe too good for class 801, right? If you said you're too sexy for school, what does that mean? It means you are too good to go to school, right? You are too good to go to school. So let's listen to this song and see what you think. One thing you need to know, catwalk. If you say catwalk or you hear catwalk, what does that mean? What does catwalk mean? Catwalk. If you hear catwalk, what does it mean? It just, what was that? It doesn't mean a place where a cat walk. It doesn't mean a place where cats walk. It's where models walk, right? It's another way to say the runway. The runway where models walk. The place where models walk. So let's look at this old song about fashion and fashion shows and being too good for many things. Here we go.
Too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave.
That's a song talking about fashion there from a long time ago. Alright, so right now, you've got your form. Working together in your groups. And the one thing you want to do right now is think, what is your recyclable item you're going to use for your show? One of you has to wear clothing made out of this, okay? So it can be a CD, CDs, it can be newspaper, it can be cardboard boxes, plastic bottles. Whatever you can recycle that you can gather up and collect. So right now, by your group, think about what you want to use for your recyclable item. You've got 1 minute. And I'm going to ask you what your item is. We're going to vote and pick it. Go, go, go. All right, right now we still got maybe a minute. Start to think about your main theme. What's your theme? Is it going to be basketball? Is it going to be Taipei 101? The beach? The river, the ocean, I don't know. Talk about it. What's your theme? Go, go, go. Talk about your theme. All right, guys, hey, great job. Remember, working on the fashion show. Start thinking about your theme, and everybody, collect Trash bags. Collect plastic bags for the show. You can use it for clothes. Okay, start today. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.